You know
what? I don't like it.
I fucking love it.
Welcome to the first ever South Florida Sprinter Tour. I'm Todd Patton, and I've got my ride or die cheer dads with me, Justin, Val, and Robbie. Today, we're on a mission to find the best speakeasy in Broward County. Guess where the Sprinter made the first stop at? Extreme Action Park. Yep, the land of 8-year-olds jumping all over the place as they pounded their slushies. But hidden inside the chaos is a little gem called the Green Hat Bar. Now, getting to the speakeasy isn't your average bar hop. First, you got to go to their website and request a 6-digit code. And heads up, side note, that code, it changes daily. Once we got the code, we were ready to roll. Let me tell you first, going through a metal detector felt more like we were boarding a flight than it did we were getting a drink at a bar. So it's not starting off too great. I would have never thought that finding our first speakeasy involves surviving an obstacle course around 8-year-olds. But then we found it. This tiny, unassuming closet door with a keypad. And let me tell you, when we punched in that secret code, it was like opening the gates to heaven. The South Florida Sprinter Speakeasy Tour isn't just about finding the coolest speakeasies, it's about rating their signature drink. And let me tell you, this drink was phenomenal. We also ordered the best food on the menu. Let's just say, 4 cheer dads sharing tuna nachos, it was real cute. Before we go to the second stop though, let's get everyone's score. So we're gonna rate the Green Hat. So let me first give you my rating on the drink. The drink, I'm gonna give it a 78.6 out of 100. Food, I'm gonna go 83.5. Food was awesome. It was delish.
Listen, the drink was like nothing I've ever had before. With a nice, flawless ice cube, circular rye bourbon, had a nice flavor to it. The drink, I'm gonna give it a 79.8 for the drink. Nachos, I'm going 86.1.
Look, that was my first ever speakeasy. It was awesome. It was cool. It was just different. As far as a rating, I think 81 for me.
Oh,
overall, awesome experience. I don't like tuna, so I had just the nachos. I loved it. It was absolutely awesome. I will tell you, it was on point. I gotta tell you, that's probably an 81.8, almost an 82, right? The tuna was on point. It was fresh. It was great. And it's gonna be in the mid 80s, probably 83 and a half or so.
Yeah. Dude, that smells amazing. That's good.
Our second stop of the night took us to Hidden, and this place nailed that speakeasy vibe we were looking for. The entrance alone set the tone. Hidden is attached to a restaurant called Eat Tapas, and if you're just walking by it, you'd have no idea what's waiting inside. To get there, you first walk through the restaurant, and then you find it, the pantry. But this is no ordinary pantry. It's the hidden door to the bar. Without knowing the trick, you'll never guess it leads to anywhere. That element of surprise, that's exactly what makes a speakeasy feel so special. Once inside, the atmosphere doesn't disappoint. It's cozy, intimate, and perfectly balanced. The music is just loud enough to keep the energy up, but quiet enough that you could actually talk and have a conversation. The bartenders and staff, man, this is where they nailed it. They were incredible. From their friendly demeanor walking in, to the attention to detail when you ordered the drink, it was an experience. It felt like they genuinely wanted to help out, and it felt like they genuinely wanted you to enjoy the space. And the cocktails, let's just say they lived up to the hype. Carefully crafted, delicious, and made with precision. I mean, look at this guy flipping. It's unbelievable. We were amazed how he could do that. It's the kind of place where you know you're getting high quality with every sip. Hidden might not be massive, but that's part of its charm. It's the perfect spot to kick back with a few friends, enjoy a drink, and soak in the speakeasy experience. This stop on our tour felt like stepping into a well-kept secret, and that's exactly what we wanted.
Dude, that smells amazing. That's a. That smells so good, man. That's good.
We kept asking for a good appetizer. They only offered a cheese platter. So, like, you know, that for a cheese platter, it was okay. I give it a 5.2.
So that's a 52 out of 100.
5.2. Not
52.
Not great. Not great.
Remember, it's out of 100.
Agreed. Yeah, it was bad.
How about the drink?
Drink was excellent. I'd give it an 8.1. 8.1 on the
An
drink.
81 out of 100?
Personally, I'm giving it 8.1.
Shit.
8.1 on the drink.
All right, that's your score.
That's it. That's my score.
All right. So we just finished the Hidden. Phenomenal entrance. I loved it. Great spot. Not as good as the first one. I'm gonna give it a 67 out of 100. 67. Bartender was great.
Not good.
He missed it, man. He missed the mark. It was very sweet. I agree with Robbie. It was, Justin went bananas for this thing. I don't buy it. It was a girly's drink for sure. And then food wise, I'm gonna say the cheese platter doesn't do it for me, man. So I'm gonna go 48 on a cheese platter. Overall, the atmosphere was great. I enjoyed it. Good spot, but not my spot. Not my number one.
All right, gotta be honest, been there before, so kind of knew what to expect, but still love how it's got a hidden door behind the pantry. That's
was
super
cool.
cool. You go into
That
like a
was
restaurant,
bonus.
everybody's sitting around, you just kind of walk behind the door, and everybody's looking at it like, what the fuck are you doing here, right? The bartender, the presentation of the drink, that was awesome. The whole like pouring it back and forth, hadn't seen that yet, loved it. The drink itself, if I was a woman, I'd probably rate it. What'd you rate it earlier? 81, 82?
81.
Yeah. If I was a woman, that's probably what I'd rate it. As a man, I'm gonna put it down in the 40s. And I need like a little umbrella or something.
41, 42.
Yeah, 41 and a half. Yeah.
Travis, 41 and a half.
But it's a cheese platter. I mean, it was a triple decker cheese platter. What can I say? Doesn't compare to the Lights. Give it a less than 50. 48 and a half. Yeah.
Wow.
Not very exciting on the cheese platter.
Homophobic
But the atmosphere of the
Homophobic story.
the atmosphere of the place was awesome. Though. Loved it.
All right, my second speakeasy. It's called what? Hidden?
It was hidden. It was hidden.
Cool place. The drink was called the Clover Club. A little sweet. I'd give it a 73. I like that.
That's a good score.
Yeah. Food-wise, the cheese platter didn't do it for me. I would not recommend it. 61.
61. All right.
Cheese platter.
What about the atmosphere? You like
It was great. Look, the bartender, he was like Tom Cruise in
It's
Cocktail.
unbelievable.
I mean, he was just like,
Unbelievable.
the show was great.
See it. You're an old-fashioned guy.
Good, smooth.
Our final stop of the night brought us to the El Palma Red Room. This spot had all the makings of a hidden gem. So we thought. To get to the Red Room, we walked right through the main restaurant. It was actually a nice touch at first, but later we learned there's actually a side door you could just bypass the whole restaurant, which honestly wasn't impressed by that. The atmosphere is laid back and loungy, dim lit, relaxing. It's got good music. It was cool. Definitely a place to unwind without too much of a crowd. It was cool. The drinks, pretty solid, but they weren't extraordinary. We had old fashions, and while they were well crafted, they lacked that wow factor that we were looking for. At around $15 each, the price is reasonable for South Florida. It's on par with most bars in the area. The space itself is cozy, with sofas, small tables. It was good for a conversation, a good spot. Kind of spot where you kick back with some friends. Doesn't really feel like a speakeasy though. That's the only problem. It was easy to find. There was no secret codes, no hidden doors, just a little knock and you're in. While the Red Room had its moments, we left feeling like it needed a touch more of mystery and excitement to truly stand out on the speakeasy tour. Well, that was the third. That was the final. Want to know what's next? Stay tuned. Opportunity knocks.